I guess it's something I'm working on. I always do my best to kind of embrace my shadow sides, but the past year I've been awaiting diagnosis for ADHD, which explains so much about everything. I've got a date now for an appointment, but it took like a year to get that far. But I've been doing a lot of lifestyle changes. I've been like kind of doing daily yoga nidra to help with focus and concentration, and like kind of just generally being more compassionate to myself around the way my brain works. But I think the way my brain works does often scare me, and how I can go so off and have to, and also it excites me. I kind of love it, but also when you said what kind of scares, it's that I think probably because of the head injury last year. I think that then, and then I had a concussion as a result for 4 months, and then perimenopause and menopause now. So I feel like I am ongoing befriending my brain, but yeah, it does sometimes scare me.
Oh, I think she's been very neglected. Very neglected. Yeah. Again, probably by me. Yeah, because that's just the word that comes to mind. I think, yeah, neglected, ignored, ignored, ignored. Yeah, isn't that awful? A lot of denial. I think I've kind of denied, done a lot of denying, ignoring. Yeah, it's obviously functional, as you said, biological, but yeah, it's kind of for many years throughout my marriage, and yeah, more throughout this relationship. Lots of, well, I just want to keep saying ignored, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It kind of, yeah, I don't kind of need it, other than for a functional thing. Yeah, yeah. She was very sad about it, and she would say, well, you don't like being ignored. It's one of the things that you hate most in the world is being ignored. So what are you ignoring me for? You know, I think, yeah, don't fucking ignore me. I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, this is a easy question because I thought a lot. Thank you. And I worked a lot asking this. I would like to they to be told, I love you just the way you are, as the famous song. Or I would have heard, it's okay, the next time you will do better. But you can do it. You are able to face that. And then I would hear, I love your attitude. I love your behavior. I love your sensitiveness. I like your way to see things. Instead, I heard, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, you are wrong. And you know how much is essential for our self-image that guides us through the life. And I would hear, oh, you are beautiful. And you are nice wearing this skirt or this jumper or something like this. So I can feel I was heard, seen, and appreciated.
I'm scared that I'm oblivious about to, I don't know what it is, oblivious about my impact, because yeah, that scares me a little bit, because I kind of do go thundering on a lot, and I often wonder what that's like to be on the receiving end of. If I'm in full flight, in full steam, and there's another idea, and let's do this, and so I think, and I know I'm a bit like my dad. I have some of my dad's qualities, I have some of my mum's qualities. And people used to always say, what a strange man he is. Why did he just do that? You know, why did he think that way? So I think maybe some of that is in me, in my doubting place. So there I am bashing on. And maybe folk are going too much information, or slow it down, or I don't know. And it'd be lovely if everybody just went, no, I'm not okay with that, or whatever. But I guess I'm scared that, well, maybe this is predicated on she who will not be named, who obviously hid stuff for a long time and then exposed it, but not properly. And that's that paranoia, if you like, just kind of lurks down in a wee corner. It's like, you know, is this person okay that I've just said, come up with this idea, or that I'm working at this, because I work at a hell of a pace, we both do. And when I'm working with somebody, I don't slow my pace. Yeah.
Why should you, Kathy?
No. But I mean, I'd be happy for them to say, okay, I'm out. That's me. I have to stop now. Bye. Okay, bye. That's fine. I'll carry on. You know? So I think that would be my initial. I might think more about that one. Yeah.
Blimey, what scares me most about myself? Yeah. Gosh, that is a really interesting question. Because I guess in therapy, and I think I've always been aware that I do have quite a tough side to me, and that's got me through quite a lot of difficult stuff, you know, as a child and growing up, but also in work and things. I guess probably the how angry I can get, not physically, but how people can really piss me off. Yeah, and people have told me that I have got a scary side to me, and yeah, although I feel sad about that people feel that side of me or notice that side of me, I feel quite proud of it sometimes, because I think it's got me through. You know, I can take a lot, but you know, when the bullshit keeps falling, it's like, okay, enough's enough. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, you can piss off, leave me alone. So I do have that quite tough side of me that I think people do pick up on. And that's been something, certainly has been a topic for therapy, because I think we do all have a dark side to us. And I think it's important that we get to know that part of us and understand why we are as we are. Where did it come from? Why are we like that? And in some ways, because I think it probably comes from our child, you know, our inner child. And so it is about, it's not embracing it as such, but it is getting to know that part of ourselves in a conscious way, rather than it letting it in some way interfere with or interrupt relationships, I think.
Oh, I'm going to get emotional here. The person that has touched me mostly in my life is my husband. And I've known him since 1990. And, you know, I'm from a dark background. And when I met him in 1990, oh my God, I was a little bit of a space cadet. I was heavy into an eating disorder, bulimia, and all that brings with what you believe about yourself, how you deal with relationships or don't deal with relationships. And I met him, and he just really accepted me for who I was, but he didn't put up with any snash either. Do you know, he kind of wasn't a walkover or anything like that. And if things weren't working right, I would be like, okay, that's it, it's over now. And he taught me that, well, just because there's conflict, and it doesn't have to be violent, that was another thing, that we can figure things out. It doesn't mean it's the end of a relationship. So I would do this running away, and, you know, he's so caring, but so straight. I mean, don't ask him anything that you don't want to know, because he's going to tell you the truth. But he's, you know, great sense of humor, doesn't always understand my spiritual aspects and all the rest of it, but sees me growing and developing. And I just love he's really real. He holds great integrity, and we have a lot of fun together. And he's had a hard time as well in his life. He lost his son at 21, and to see this person deal with that in a normal way was really quite incredible. So he's taught me a lot about life and relationships by being in there and holding his boundaries as well. And he is the first person that I ever saw putting boundaries like a yes or a no. He was, you know, and he doesn't waste words. You know, it's not that he didn't care about not hurting others, but it was like just really honest. And so he had a lot more relationships that were not toxic. So he's taught me a lot, and man, we have a lot of fun and we laugh. You know, he's 10 years older than me, so he's 72. It's my birthday today. I'm 62. So this is a great gift. So thank you for that, Kaz. So he's 10 years older, and like we've got this joy about, even though we're getting older, going into life together and having fun. So there's many aspects to him, but he showed me about how I learned about being me and being in relationships and learning how to have my own opinions. That I would read a book and say, oh my God, that's it, I'm going to do that. And he's like, well, what do you feel? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not the expert. So I'm not sure if this is answering the question, but, you know, him for many, many different reasons.